Have you realized that in life there's moments that you cannot deal so well with certain things? Whatever that is, it may be family or social issues, it may be economical stress, or it can be a health issue. Have you have moments that you see that your your weakness is touched and that you feel less comfortable? Most probably you had. And this week I had a few different moments that it was very clear that is we all have it, that we have these going ups and downs. Yeah, like you can make a graph that we have very high peaks and then also we have a bit more valleys, and nothing happens as long as those valleys don't cross this really limiting area of comfort. Yeah, when you are like when people are having a burnout, for example, you go under the level that you actually can deal with. And the thing is that we have to deal with so many aspects at the same time in life that altogether we have to have a balance, and we have a certain range in which we can go around in life without getting ill, without getting too stressed. But there is like a basic stress level that we have that is on a certain level. And maybe as a little kid, this level is not so high, but as you are getting older, this basic stress levels we have in life, they are getting higher for most persons. So that mean and why? Well, if you don't sleep enough, of course you can imagine that your stress level goes up. If you have a very unhealthy diet, you can imagine that your stress levels go up. But have you realized also that if you have a continuously negative way of thinking, your stress levels go up? There is there is things going on in life that make your stress levels go up. And for example, for me, before I got kids, life wasn't so easy, but I could deal with it. Yeah, I learned because I had crashed earlier, but then I had learned how to deal with life. But then as we got kids, then all of a sudden I had this little life going above my limit, my lower limit of what I could deal with. But then when we got kids, all of a sudden this stress level went up, you know. So it got very complicated to be comfortable in life. And I had to learn how to lower that level. And I could, of course, not delete the kids. And I couldn't delete the mom. Well, maybe sometimes we have tried such things. Maybe you also tried it. But even if you delete it, it's not gone. You know, you have a life change that makes this stress levels go up. And so what I would like to invite you to is that you see how you can lower those stress levels. So one thing is that you can do with healthy food and nutrition. Yeah, you can sleep well. For me personally, it's very healthy to live on a place like this. That if I'm here in my garden, I'm like, wow, what? It's so pleasant. Whereas many places I can imagine and where I used to live, when I'm standing there, I'm just thinking, oh, how to get lower this stress level. I don't like this. But now I've got a nice place for living, and what feels comfortable for my life situation. I would prefer, part of me would prefer to be in the middle of the nature reserve and in the forest. Yeah, that's where I feel basically better. But here are my kids, so what to do? Yeah. So anyway, so I learned how to reduce my stress levels in basic life, and that means that even though I have the kids and I have this beautiful house, which means the financial stress levels go up, I'm way under the levels where I used to be. So that's nice. And now things, because in basic, even if you are a bit above that, things happen in life. You can have an accident, or your family can have an accident, or you can have a very difficult, all of a sudden, financial difficulties. Stress levels go up. But if you are a bit high under high above your limits, it's easy. Yeah. So for thinking in healthy food, I take this wheatgrass juice, and that just allows me this basic minerals and vitamins in my daily life. And so my diet, if it's a few days not so good, I still have a pretty good balance for my body to function. The same when you sleep enough, you have a bit more balance. So when something happens, you can deal with it. So thing is that I make this video today because this week it is showing me that it's very easily for people to get and cross that the daily fluctuations or the fluctuations in life, they cross this under limit. And so what what I'd like to share with you is different techniques that you can use, and not just nutrition, but different techniques that you can use to lower this basic stress level in life, independent of your life situation. And so we cannot be so much in control of what's coming to us, but we can be in control of how our basic life is and how we can deal with it. So that's why I was earlier this week this video on the surprise. You can have a look on the email, the previous email this week. But also, yeah, I would suggest you take the opportunity. There are still some places left that you can take this chance to have a session with Michelle or with me to see how we can help you to get these low levels down. Yeah, so that you can have a more bigger buffer when you are dealing with basic issues in life, like COVID or whatever you have in life nowadays. Yeah, children, job, up to you. So here's a short video, maybe a bit long, but yeah, like to share this with you. Take the opportunity, send the email to this wv at naturacerca.es. You have it in the description below and also in the previous email. Yeah. Enjoy life, enjoy your day, make it the best. And when you are good, you can also be there for others. Yeah. So that's how it is. If you are not so pleasant yourself, how can you be there for others? So you have to create your basic life conditions in a way that you are comfortable, more comfortable, so you can have and share and deal with many aspects in life and make this dedicate also to this positive shift more actively, because yourself you are more pleasant. Well, take your chance, send this email, and we'll meet later on. Bye.